Greetings and welcome back to my channel. This video is dedicated to a musical group, a band that I greatly admire and love and look up to and follow and all sorts of other verbs you could put there. The band is called Phantogram, and so I have a few items I want to show you, and I'd like to tell a story of when I went and saw a show, and yeah, that should be it. This is a special video that goes out to all the members of the Phanto fam, the Phanto family, Phanto fam, fans of Phantogram. So, first off, I would like to show you this lovely photograph here. Hold on, here we go. If you move it around, it's got this wonderful glitter kind of substance inside that tumbles and tumbles and tumbles and tumbles and tumbles and tumbles and tumbles down across the plastic case. This case I got at the place where I work. We sell little knickknacks and things for cameras and photos and just other cool storage units, but the picture, it's Polaroid or some such, like a Kodak type picture, I believe. Maybe it was Kodak, but it's one of those actual physical photographs that was snapped of me with Phantogram when I saw them last summer. Actually, I'll be more specific. So it was the summer of 2017. I forget if summer 2018 is officially over yet or not. It's still really hot where I am. It feels like summer, but I digress. So I got this picture taken with them, with Josh and Sarah and Leroy, the good boy, Leroy Brown, who is very special and near and dear to the hearts of all Phantogram fans, or at least I would hope so. He's adorable and keeps us all in good spirits. I love watching videos and little pictures and following the adventures that he has with the band. Sarah's very good about showing off all the little moments that he has not chasing a ball, or posing with his pet shrimp, which is named Chicken, I believe. So, yeah, I have this to remember the experience forever. Tap on it a little bit. I just noticed, this is dumb, on the back of the picture it does say Polaroid, so that's all of that. If I come across as a little bit of a dunce in this video, it's because I haven't eaten in a little while. I'm waiting until after I do this video and I'm editing or like watching a movie while it uploads, snack time, so I just gotta power through it. It's got this neat little kickstand right back here so that it can sit, and rest upright like that. Okay. So also at that show, I was able to, the way I got the photo actually was part of a VIP experience where fans who wanted to pay a little extra would get to enter the venue early. You got meet and greet. You also got a cool journal. And so this is the journal. It's nice, like moleskin kind of, sort of like, but a little bit bigger, I think. It's got the great Phantogram logo on the front. That kind of calligraphic letter P, and that's open. Open it. I have been writing in this journal, not for a while, but I did. And so the pages are filled starting at the beginning. You see this autograph here. Josh and Sarah autographed it, so that's cool. And it looks like I was recording at first. I just wrote about my experience at the show. Let's see, what did I write? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I should read or not read, because there could be some explicit stuff in here. I forget what all I told. I had a great time at the show, though. Let's see. What about the part where I actually meet the band? That's innocent enough. Okay, so I wrote, Josh and Sarah came over and stood by one of the big red draped windows. We all got to step up one at a time, and introduce ourselves, shake hands, and then take pics. An assistant to the band used a Polaroid camera, while a second helper took over our phones to snap several digital shots. So yeah, that was cool. We got to use our camera phones as well as take a Polaroid with us afterward. I thanked them both for being artists and gave them my present I'd put together. The Shakespeare edit to You Don't Get Me High Anymore. I don't know if they even got to read that or what. I rolled it up like a scroll, but basically I had I was being goofy. I translated the lyrics to You Don't Get Me High Anymore as if they were in old Elizabethan English, like Shakespearean style. So it was like, I forget even how it went. I'm not going to try and recall it, that'd be embarrassing, but I wrote that down and gave it to them in a sweet note. They wished me a good time, and then I stopped by merch to collect this signed journal. I also bought a new t-shirt. Dope. And then we were all given the opportunity to return to our cars and put our stuff away for safekeeping. This is a boring entry, I'm sorry, but I'm wearing this shirt that I bought. You can see a little bit of it. It's just, it's got like a skull with a knife through it. You know, innocent stuff. It's very Phantogram. Alright, so also at the show, we were given a set list. Rustle this a little bit. Alright, so this is actually really cool because it's got the details of the show. It was July the 22nd, 2017 in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Fillmore. Great venue I've been to many times. It's not too big. It's got capacity for a good enough people. It feels like a big crowd, but it's not like a stadium by any means, so it still feels more like an intimate show. And the songs that they did on this night were, they opened with You're Mine, which is from their last album, 3. They did Same Old Blues, Blackout Days, Run Run Blood, Turning into Stone, Don't Move, which is always a fantastic moment in the set. Like, everybody gets moving and singing and they're jumping around. It's a banger. Mouthful of Diamonds, Answer, Calling All, We All Got a Little Bit of Hope in Us, Howling at the Moon, Fall in Love, another one of their huge hits, another banger. Like, everyone loves that song. And then When I'm Small. They take a quick break, a little encore moment, come back and they do 3 more songs. They did Destroyer, which I think is my personal favorite from the album 3. They do Cruel World, and then they finish with You Don't Get Me High Anymore. So, very nice. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. I have some hot tea here. Actually, it took so long to prepare that it's not hot anymore. That's a bummer. It's tepid tea. My nice Alaska mug. Gift from my parents. They gave it to me when they went on an Alaskan cruise. That's good. It's just some herbal tea by a brand called Aloha Clean or something like that. And then lastly, I have, of course, some vinyl. I think I show vinyl in like almost every one of my videos thus far. Here we go. So this is 3. It's got some great dramatic artwork on the front. Looks like a fire. And then on the back side, simple, just a listing of the tracks. On the A side, there's Funeral Pyre, which I love. That's a great opener. Same Old Blues, You Don't Get Me High Anymore, Cruel World, Barking Dog. And then on the B side, You're Mine, Answer, Run Run Blood, Destroyer, and then Calling All finishes out the album. This was released on Republic Records with Barsuk Records. And let's see what it looks like inside. Oh, let's see. You can see that. It's Josh and Sarah. They are Phantogram. And also, it looks like the tracks and all the people responsible for their creation. So the writers, which is of course Josh and Sarah, along with some others, it looks like, who helped them on certain tracks, the producers, programmers. Josh and Sarah do some of that too, of course. Different people involved with the record labels and things like that. So, and then it does say here for Becky, the sister Sarah's sister, Becky, who it's a sad moment. Of course, in this video and in the shows now, they'll usually take a moment, Sarah and Josh, but Becky, who committed suicide, and Sarah and Josh have said in interviews that they wrote this record, going through all that happened when they lost their loved one, and several of the songs came about, by what they were feeling. And so this album definitely has a somber, melancholy kind of a, like devastating sort of feeling of what do you do when you lost someone very near and dear to you who you loved. It's a hard thing. And so I can say this story time. So when I was at the show, and they did take a moment to address the crowd and the audience and let them know, this is what has been going on, and we're just now able to talk about it. They do mention, like, it's okay to not feel okay, and, you gotta just talk about it, let people know. You gotta just try and not feel ashamed that you're struggling, because, we all do. We've all got our problems that we're dealing with, and it's hard. Like, just living is hard. So I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this video about where you can go if you need to get some help. Suicide and crisis hotline sort of a thing. So I'd like to thank Phantogram for being a voice for mental health, which is something that definitely needs to be talked about and, put out into the public more and more, so that it's not such a stigma. Okay. We'll look at one of the vinyl discs, which is this nice, like, creamy kind of white disc. And then the last piece of music, I should say, is their collaboration with Big Boy from Outkast. It's called Beatgs. It's one of their side projects. It's so nice. And I believe this EP was inspired by the 7 Deadly Sins, only they rewrote the story so that rather than feeling like you should be ashamed of or try to fix those sinful type behaviors, what if you embrace them as just part of your life, more like human nature? And I think that's how the story goes. I could be wrong about that, but their tracks, Run for Your Life, which is one of my favorites. Lights On, Fell in the Sun, Put It on Her. That's the A side. And then on the B side, Gold Mine Chunky, Born to Shine, featuring Run the Jewels, and then Drum Machine, featuring Skrillex. So this was produced and executive produced by Big Boy, Josh Carter, Sarah Barthel, Chris Carmouche, and Ray Murray for Organized Noise, is what it says. looks like these golden trophies are these women, and there's a man too actually, are all acting out scenes of or representations of the 7 deadly sins. There's looks like pride and jealousy and lust and oh, there we go, it's written there, duh. Sloth, pride, envy, lust. And there's wrath, gluttony, and greed. So, wow, lots going on there. And these pages, these artworks actually include the lyrics as well, which is really nice. Let's see. This is some lights on when the bars when the bars all start to close, and it gets dark outside and I can't find my way home. Hope you keep your lights on for me. Yeah, hope you keep your lights on for me. Hope you keep your lights on for me. Yeah, hope you keep your lights on for me. There you go. You're welcome. If you want to hear more of that track, the better version, of course, you can go check it out. I'll put a link, actually, if I can do that. I don't know. Actually, I need to learn about copyright probably before I do something like that, but I'll definitely tag Phantogram, and you can go check out their page and Beatgs and all that. It'll be great. So, that's all I have for you. Except I can leave you with, my appreciation of music. Hopefully it would inspire you to share your own appreciation of music with the world, with each other. Music is the lifeblood, I have to say, and I'm really thankful for it. So again, thank you to Sarah and Josh and Big Boy and all the rest for doing what you do. Those who tour with them as well. Phantogram has some people who play on stage with them, a drummer and keyboardist and guitar, like Nick and oh gosh, this is bad. I can't remember the drummer's name right now. Oh, I'm so sorry to you. If you happen to see this, no offense intended. Y'all are both great. You're all great. Phantogram is great. Great shows, lights flashing. The sound is boombastic, it's loud, it's just makes you feel happy to be alive. Even when it's a sad song, it's like, gosh, you made me feel something real right there. So, I have to say also, I first found the band when a friend suggested a couple of their songs and actually had made me a mixed CD that included Mouthful, Diamonds on it, and When I'm Small. And after that, I don't know, I think I kind of slept on it a bit. But then when their second album came out, Voices, I watched the video one morning when I woke up. It was like afternoon, and it was Fall in Love, and I was just hooked. Like, that was such a super jam. Like, everything about it I loved, and I couldn't stop listening. It was like on repeat the rest of that day. And then I got the album, I downloaded it, and from their website, you could buy it on their actual site, and I was playing it in my car. And then I found they had a charity auction for Sweet Relief, I believe it was, a charity for music. And I'll put a link to that as well. Actually, you should check out Sweet Relief. But what they had were their what's it called, like the test pressings of their vinyl for Voices that were up for grabs. And I didn't actually have a vinyl copy of Voices, so I thought, you know what, I need to go for this. And you know what? It's for a good cause. And also you got to, at a show, pick out a piece of merch as a thank you. And so that was great. You could also get like a t-shirt or something, but I remember I let my friend pick out and she got to take the shirt. I said, you can have this. So, yeah. Well, I really am just kind of rambling at this point, so I should go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Go check out Phantogram. Go check out Beatgs. Enjoy your life, whether it's your night, your morning, your day. It's the weekend for me now, and I'm gonna finish it out in fine fashion here. I think I'm gonna work on this video some. Have some Chinese takeout that I got like cooling right back in the kitchen, and that'll be good. So I'll talk to you soon. This is ASMR Vow. That's VOW Vow.